And hi guys, how are we doing?
Hello?
Hello.
Bro.
Howdy. Oh gosh, rest moved. Oh boy.
Bad rest.
Hang on. We're gonna have to.
It didn't happen.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll
Can't
just.
move over anymore.
We can just fix it. Just right here, right meow. It's fine. There we go.
Right.
Okay, I'm back.
Right,
sorry,
meow.
sorry. I'm here.
It's fine. You're good. So, let's go ahead and while I'm fixing this camera real quick, let's go ahead and do our introductions, starting with none other than Brooks, whose camera I am currently messing with. Go ahead and tell us who you are, where we can find you, and who you are playing.
Oh, I'm not even doing the obligatory glasses clean. What's going on, guys? Brooks here, aka Saber Zero, playing Hawkins. Yeah, you can find me at any social media platform under the same handle, and let's have a good, fun night tonight.
Yes, indeed. Next up, we have Jack.
Howdy, howdy. I am Jack Jacos TV. I can be found on all platforms as Jack Jacos or Jack Jacos TV. I play Quinn, the rambunctious tactical sprinter himself, and I am looking to get into the tactical sprints tonight. Let's go.
Yes, indubitably. Next up, we've got JD, who I had skipped last time, but hey, JD, go ahead.
It's okay. Hi, I'm JD.st, and I am on the internet.
Yes,
You
we
can
are.
find me on Twitter and Twitch as JD.st. I'm sorry. Also, I heart all of these people. They're all really great.
Tell us who you're
thank you very
playing.
much.
Don't forget to tell us who you're playing.
She tries to use the
I
tiniest thing as he
play-
can.
I don't know. Who do I play? Saber Phoenix.
go.
Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm Phoenix.
Is that your
I'm
role
not
play?
sure which Phoenix I no, I'll show you that later, Jack.
Oh yeah.
It's hot.
Oh yeah, it is.
We're just getting it out of the way now before we get serious here.
It
Everything's
begins.
fine.
It
Everything's
begins.
fine.
Thank you.
Everything's fine.
Thank you, Theo.
Whenever JD goes on a rant tonight, it's just
Oh, dear sweet
There's no ranting.
Lord.
No ranting happening.
So
Anyway.
Theo, tell us who you are, where we can find you, and who you're playing.
so. I am Theo from Theobald's Gaming. Y'all kind of know who I am. I hope at least. I'm the big guy. You know. Sorry.
That's hot.
You're the big
You can
what
find
guy?
me on obviously on Twitch at Theobald's Gaming and Twitter, and I am playing Ralph, the big Russian guy that likes to hug and smash things.
Oh my god. Okay. And last but certainly not least, Mashi.
Hey guys, I'm MoshXD. You can find me on Twitter as MoshXD_ and on YouTube as MoshXD. And I play Cygnus, also known as Scrap. Crap, I forgot my operator name too. Shit. Damn.
If you know, if
You
you're
guys don't
watching,
even know who you are.
if you're watching
even
the
know who you are?
stream, there's a wonderful little thing underneath your camera border that can remind you of your call sign.
Yeah, that's where I found mine. That's where I found mine.
It's been a week.
Short term.
Oh
Ma'am.
boy. You're an amnesiac, not short. You don't have short-term memory problems. We've discussed this.
I don't remember the conversation clearly.
Oh my goodness. Also, K-Dog, real quick, thank you very much for the host as well. So, what's up, K-Dog? How you doing? Okay, I have to get some things going. Yeah.
Oh no.
Damn it.
For the future.
Well, okay then. Okay, so let's get into our intro.
That was fantastic.
That was amazing.
Your music stream has been minimized.
Oh crap!
Give me the music.
Gosh dang it! I keep forgetting I can't do that. My bad. I fix. We good. We Gucci. Need to get to the correct
Prada,
session.
We Dolce and Gabbana.
Bono.
Sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's fine. No, it's fine. Okay, so
Something just came over me.
Previously on Mecha Hack, our pilots embarked into the ancient portal systems buried within Planet Elnax to rescue 3 missing research scouts. They entered into an unstable Verilian tunnel and found themselves thrust in all through space-time. They witnessed battles of legend, the one for Baefrag Nu, where the Terrans and Neos fought for the disparate cities and remaining resources on the planet. They warped to the verdant planet of Beta 9 and saw the full might of the ancient Neo Dominion surrounding the floating Fort Husqvarna, just in time for the Aeons to warp in and lay siege in what would be the final stand of the Neos as we know it. Finding Scout Shin, they warped one last time to see the remains of a destroyed planet and the early formations of Lodestar Alpha. As they took in this sight, they heard the low, distant roar of a primordial creature. Now it is up...
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this.
I forgot about Space Dragon.
Sorry.
It's a space
Now-
goldfish, we already know.
Space goldfish, indeed, yes. Now it is up to them to figure out how to get home and what this life form might be.
Kill it for parts.
So, with that said, why is my repeat one on? That's a problem. We're gonna not do that. There we
Hey,
go.
Ralph. Oh, wait.
And we're gonna start with this one because I really like this song.
Minimized again.
Dang it!
Hey, Ralph.
I need a third monitor so bad.
How do you think the void monster?
I can second that motion. I also need a third monitor real bad.
God, I need it so bad.
Two monitors.
Like I have so many things up right now. Okay,
Welcome
so
to the struggle.
in the background, as you all warp into this primordial early formation age of Lodestar Alpha, and you see the scattered remains of what you recognize to be Baefrag Nu. So you know, seeing these two things together, the timelines don't mash up. So you've essentially entered into a a casserole, if you will, of space-time, where the past, the future, the distant past are all kind of smushing together, I guess is the best way to say it.
Is it
Delicious.
tasty?
Space casserole. So,
Like a
Also-
macaroni casserole.
also, big credit to JD for this song, by the way. So, thank you for sharing these with me, because you were sharing them today, and I'm like, these are
Moving
perfect.
right along, we're in a space goldfish casserole.
These are
I'm
perfect.
still confused.
That
Okay.
sounds awful. Actually,
Sounds like an
they've got a
awful
lot
place
of
to
scales
be.
on them.
Hey,
I'm
guys, how does
uncomfortable
space
here.
monster meat taste?
So,
I
I
just
need.
ate salmon, and so I like the house kind of smells like. So
Oh boy.
I
So,
Yeah, that's
In a
totally
good way.
disgusting. I don't know how anybody could eat right now.
so really quickly, I need all of you to go ahead and roll
Where
a.
does it even go, Jack? I'm sorry. Where does he put it? All
Stop
I ever
it.
see
Stop
is
it.
him eat, and he's like 10 pounds. Okay, sorry. Behave.
It-
behave.
I'm sorry,
You
Jack.
asked,
No,
I answered.
Jack. That's lies. It's falsehoods. Anyway,
Roll.
Roll.
I need all of
dices.
you to
shit,
roll.
right.
I need all of you to roll a systems check for me.
Jack, did you really not have your?
Yeah.
dice
He
ready?
forgot his dice. And just Sag. Let me know if you pass
Yeah, I
or
totally
fail.
have my dice here.
Pass.
Super fail.
Systems
Me and JD
check.
pass.
Systems check, Jack.
I'm kidding.
What is the systems
It
check?
Can it
would
be
be
anything
good if I
but
opened
systems,
my
please?
How does any of
crap.
this
Nope.
work? What do I do for a systems check? The
Roll a
20
d20.
Oh god, roll a 20, JD.
I don't know these things.
Systems
I've been playing
test.
for 8 weeks.
Test.
6.
Check.
I know, but 6.
Okay.
I got a
So
17.
that's a pass.
That is not.
That is a
pass.
big
That's
fail.
Yeah.
That's a big fail.
That's a
Two
big
fails.
fail.
Third
Can I get some big fails in chat?
Yeah.
Theo,
Can I get some giant Fs?
Giant Fs.
Big
for,
F's in chat, please.
Yeah, for Jack failing.
If it's a system check, it's gonna happen, okay?
Ralph, pass or fail?
I passed.
Okay, Cygnus, pass or fail?
Passes.
Okay, so everyone except for Quinn and Hawkins passed. Okay,
How is Fraz the quiet one this time? That's not right. Let me turn her
Here.
up. There we go.
it's because
I
I
gotcha.
turned my gain down a little bit on my microphone because I
perfect.
was
That's-
peaking.
You're good.
Okay, so all of you except for Quinn and Hawkins, you get a blip on you're able to pinpoint the sound essentially, and it is distant, but approaching quickly. So as of right now, you don't really know what it is. There is no relayable signature. And why did the music stop? I swear. iTunes?
You didn't mute. You didn't minimize it.
Where
this
do the
time.
space
I didn't.
goldfish?
No, I didn't. No, it just turned the repeat button off.
It's suffering in the.
iTunes, why?
Okay.
I'm suffering in the void.
Where you guys are all suffering in the void right now. So,
The pan is going to get a lot of use tonight. I'm telling you.
so you're able to pick up where the sound is coming from. It is distant currently, but advancing on your position rapidly. And you are currently free floating somewhere in space, in the future, in the past, kind of both.
Cue Tom Petty's song.
Uh-huh.
So how close is everyone?
Drifting in the
You
wind.
guys are all together, including Scout Sheen, whose mech, thanks to Cygnus's quick fix last session, was able to get up and running, and you guys all ported into this like chronomash weird space-time
Chronomash?
thing. Yeah, that's happening.
Sound like a
Is this an
monster.
episode of Rick and Morty?
Essentially, that's
Is that
kind of
like
what's
the
happening.
Monster Mash?
No, but it was
Oh.
a graveyard smash.
Okay.
Are we in the path of it coming towards us? Like, is it directly coming for like us as a group?
You don't know. You know it's advancing towards your position, but you don't know if it is directly coming for you. It does not register on your HUD at all. Basically, you were just by hearing it. The technology that you have doesn't have the ability to pick up this particular type of signature. It is not a reactor. It is not electromagnetic. It is not infrared. And it's too far outside of the range of infrared at this point as well. But you know it's not a reactor, and you know it's not electrical.
So it's a
Goldfish.
biologic.
The
Space
fact that we
goldfish.
hear something in space is kind of terrifying.
Yeah, you can infer that it is probably biological in nature.
So we probably can't dodge out of the way if we don't even know if it's gonna.
You don't like again, you can tell this is all just going off of the one sound that you heard, and you were able to figure out like with some quick calculations where approximately that it was, and kind of registering Doppler effect how quickly it was advancing or leaving your general vicinity.
Anybody know what that was?
What are we talking about? My systems check failed, so I don't know.
I'd suggest that we keep our eyes alert and look around for anything that looks dangerous, because that roar does not sound like good news.
Yeah, stay on your guard.
Mm-hmm. At this point, you begin to hear the disparate echoes of battle. Humanoid screams, the sounds of a war zone, explosions, and some additional roars and calls that you do not recognize. It seems that
How are we? Sorry,
Huh?
go ahead.
it's all good. It seems that this place is the origin point of whatever made this particular tunnel unstable. That all of the instabilities and timelines and environments that you have been thrust in and out of are all merging here. This seems to be the 0 point, essentially.
So we're at basically a space-time convergence.
Essentially, yeah.
So essentially, we're crossing the streams.
The streams are crossed.
Many,
Crossing
all of the
All
streams.
I don't know if anybody's seen the Ghostbusters, but
All
they
time
say
streams
not to
cross.
cross the streams. Okay?
Yes.
So we're
This could be
either about
bad.
to die-
Put it this
It'd be
way:
very bad.
If a point like this in space actually existed, you would be all things and all times
So I'm
all at
tall.
once.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
You are,
yes.
you
Quinn
guys
is tall.
are
Finally.
all Schrodinger's people.
Cat. We're Schrodinger's cat.
This entire place is Schrodinger's cat. It is and it isn't
doesn't
at the same
exist, but
time.
It also exists. yes.
Exactly. Exactly.
Simultaneously and not at all.
Yep.
So my
exactly.
tweet was accurate.
Yep.
So can
I
we
just
leave
remember
now?
my-
Because
So
I
what
don't
I'm
like it
hearing is
here
you should
at
check that
all.
out.
This is where we gain superpowers. If you've ever read a comic book, this is where we gain superpowers.
I
Oh,
just want bit by
Right,
a
right, no
radioactive
need for
robot.
okay. I like this idea. Okay.
So
I'm gonna come out of this
place
looking
is
like a Machop.
interesting, but it's making me a little nauseous.
Hmm.
Check it
I'm
out.
gonna come out with 6 arms.
The space
Mhm.
goldfish casserole. Maybe it's turned. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it wasn't good in your stomach, and that's why you don't feel good.
This is why you don't eat emergency sandwiches before missions.
That's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
So,
It wasn't an emergency
What's
sandwich,
the
it was
position
my
of the
pre-mission
thing
sandwich.
now on our map? Because we know we see like a blip, but
no, you guys didn't get a blip at all.
No blippy.
Again, it was just you heard the sound and you were
Fred, say
able
again
to.
one more time.
I can
Should I,
end.
Fraz?
I can end your character right here if you'd like.
Do it.
Do it.
She's gonna say, "Hey Jack, can I get a systems check?"
What are we trying? Yeah, right.
So, as this is happening, and you guys are having this conversation, you hear once more the roar that you heard earlier, and it is considerably closer at this point.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I don't think we should be here.
How do you get out, though?
We go back to the war that we were
Go-
at before.
Yeah,
That seemed
can
like a
we go-
safer place.
That was better. At least we know. Yeah, that I know what to deal with. What to do with.
Well, we heard fighting, didn't we?
It is all around you. It is all encompassing. So like when you were portaled through, each time that you were like sucked back into the tunnel, essentially, each time that you were portaled through, it's kind of a similar experience, except you're not going through the tunnel itself. It's just all happening all around you. At this point, having jumped through this tunnel about 3 times, you are able to begin to compile some data, but it is going to take you some time to pinpoint exactly where you need to be to get blipped again and potentially, hopefully, back to where you need to be. So that's going to be a series of checks over time, but you do also know that you have something approaching you at a very rapid pace.
So
can our
Ralph
targeting
has
computer pick up anything?
It's the future.
Can our targeting computer pick up anything?
Your targeting computer is not picking anything up.
yeah, because remember it does. Our sensors aren't configured for biologics, so
You're right.
Ralph has a bit of an idea.
Wait, hold up. Let me read my character sheet real quick.
Okay.
Let us hear it.
Also, while Ralph is doing that, Hawkins, I need for you to roll an intellect check for me.
Intellect. Oh.
Mhm.
That's
Quick
still just a
question, Fraz.
D20,
Yeah.
correct? Cool.
So
Pass. Or I guess I got 9.
Okay.
so-
Jack has a question real quick.
So that sonar arrow, didn't you say that it did reactors and heartbeat?
Yes, but you are in space and you have no line of sight on anything.
I mean, technically in space you have line of sight on everything unless it's
I mean,
occluded.
okay, nothing that an arrow would stick to. How about that?
Gotcha.
Start mass firing them
Yeah.
everywhere.
So
at this point, we've been just kind of along for the ride. I think, if we remember what we were told, we just need to concentrate on where we want to be when this thing happens, and we should end up there.
Dave and Buskers, Dave and Buskers, Dave and Buskers. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're good. Anybody else have anything to contribute to that?
Well, I agree with Ralph. Screw it. One of a million shot. Might as well do it.
Yeah. Well, if that's the most we got to go off of, does that mean that the points of origin we went to before, one of us was thinking about it?
Potentially. Or it was tapping into memories, subconscious thoughts, things of that nature.
That's fair.
You have, frankly, no idea how these things work. You're trying to, again, as you've gone through and been blipped a few times, you're able to compile some data, and with some time and effort, are likely going to be able to figure out how to get out. But it's going to take time and effort.
Fair
So.
enough.
But I will, let's see. I will say that your reality anchors is a good place to start. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's see if this... Nope. Okay. So, as you begin to focus on this data that you've compiled and trying to figure out the calculations that you need and where exactly you need to be for the blip to happen and to get out of wherever you are, Scout Shin pipes up and he yeah, okay, I think I'm on the right one. Yep. Okay. He says, I remember Bon telling us that these work similarly to the space-time rift, just on a much smaller scale. This one is unstable somehow, and primary thoughts usually are helpful, but not all-encompassing. So maybe, just maybe, there's a certain place that we have to be, as well as certain mindset that we have to have. And that's about all you get out of him.
So, we need to figure out this place as well then.
Mm-hmm.
Think of victory, nothing else.
So I need 4. Okay, Hawkins, you passed your intellect check, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I need to give you some information, which means that I have to take everyone to deafen except for rest. So just be prepared for that.
Ha-ha!
I can't hear anything.
Oh god, it's happening.
Okay,
So we are being quiet while
it's fine. I'm just gonna have to mute Theo. We are being quiet while I hot mic this entire thing.
Yeah.
So you
Oh, I can't hear anything all of a sudden either. Why can't I hear anything? What? 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 What?
Brad, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
okay? I fixed it. I bumped the thing. Okay, so
Get him.
Hawkins, you remember from your time with the Aeons,
Mm-hmm.
legends
It's a big
and
hint.
forbidden research on biological space species called the Void Maw.
Okay. Oh, nice. Nice.
This is something that when you left was on the drive that you were able to provide to the Nishimura. it's not much information, and it was heavily encrypted. What they know is that they are ancient, primordial, essentially star eaters.
Oh,
But
fun.
not much else is known about them.
That's terrifying.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna
Oh.
shoot that straight. That's terrifying.
Him directly for rules clarifications. It has been awesome.
Hi, Theo.
Hi.
We're back.
Welcome back.
So what happened?
Typing intensified.
Typing intensifies, indeed.
So
I saw him lean into his monitor, so I knew he was typing really hard.
oh, this is serious now.
yeah. By the way, Frag, you might need to scoot my camera a tiny bit. I flipped it so when I look
Yeah.
over here, I'm looking at you. That's what I wanted.
I swear.
So now it's fixed though. It shouldn't
So-
move again.
Speaks.
With that information given to you,
Mhm.
what would you like to do?
Oh,
A
it
couple of-
rests with Resta.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Um,
That was
Ah,
attractive.
Sorry. Cygnus is a bit gassy.
Give that a
guess,
solid
It's the-
3.
It's the space.
It's time
Or is
travel
it-
gas.
Or is it the time?
Is that a thing?
It is now.
I don't know. Have you ever time traveled?
Yes.
maybe. Yeah,
Tell me
just
about
kind
it.
of radio into the team that whatever is coming, I can't be sure of what it is, even with the whispers from the higher ups. We need to find, if at all possible, like we need to get out of here now. If we can scan for like the kind of like the point that we need to be at or anything, but we kind of need to double time this like right now.
So quickly, who has the highest system scores among all of you? I think it is Light Rider
not
and
me.
Cygnus.
Definitely not me.
Yeah, no, not even
Uh,
close.
Yeah, I have the highest, dude.
Let me double check here.
Highest
my-
which one?
My
Systems.
system checks are a
Oh, yeah, it's not
50-50
me.
roll, basically.
Systems is 12 for Light Rider, and I know Cygnus
Yeah.
has a really high one. 13. Yeah, so it's Cygnus and Light Rider have the 2 highest system scores. I need the 2 of you to make I need the 2 of you to go ahead and make systems checks. You can either make them individually, or you can choose to help each other. One of you helps the other one, and I will grant the person who's being helped advantage.
You want to help each other, Light Rider?
He's
I don't
thinking.
even know what that means, but okay, sure.
Advantage
It
means you
would-
get to roll twice and keep the better roll.
Well, why wouldn't you do that then? Yeah, okay.
So
Okay.
do
You're
that
getting the
against the
same-
highest score.
Same amount
So
of rolls,
that would
technically.
that would
Yes.
be probably Cygnus taking that roll since he has the highest system
Yeah.
score.
All right.
So go ahead and do a system score with advantage, please. 5.
I got
He-
Okay. So that is a pass.
roll the second one anyway, just in case
Yeah.
you get a critical success.
a 4.
Okay. So
This is good. love the
Good.
consistency.
so you successfully are able to start inputting data that you have gathered based on where you were specifically within each region when you were portaled, and kind of some information that you were able to kind of scavenge as you were being blipped, essentially. It's gonna take some time, but you are able to begin that process, and I'll come back and we'll do some more systems checks to see. This is just gonna be a time thing. So we're gonna do a series of checks and see how long it takes, essentially. But you are off to a good start. In the meantime, while this is happening, you see at a not quite distant, but a little bit farther than far distance away from you at this point. Four small shapes. They don't look humanoid, which you would expect for mechs. And they don't look familiar at all. But they are small and they are far away. And you only register them in your visual range. Nothing comes up on your HUD.
Are they coming closer or are they staying there?
They just appeared.
Can I look through my sniper scope to see if that makes it?
You
clearer, I guess?
absolutely can. Yes.
Love that.
But maybe raising a weapon might not be the smartest move.
I mean,
Yeah,
could,
like
but
we
can
don't
get
need to.
closer.
We don't need to start stuff. We don't know what's going on here. We
It's not
don't
to
like.
start a fight. It's to look. But you're right. No, that's cool.
Can you
Yeah.
take the scope off? Is it easily detachable?
I would say that it probably would be modular, yes.
Okay. That would be a better idea,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I would
Do
say
we
that
have
you can do that.
binoculars or something?
I think that the way that we've played it in the past is that instead of like having necessarily just a scope that you look through, you have a magnification ability on your HUD.
Oh
So-
yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense. too.
that would make more sense. Yeah.
So I would say that yes, you can utilize that at this point.
Sick.
So
Sick.
8 times zoom, go.
as you
You're in space, one with a
begin
million.
as you begin to zoom in, these shapes kind of shimmer and shift as though they are a part of this environment, but also still kind of a from another, either from another timeline, another place in space, or something along those lines. It's almost as though they're having trouble keeping their corporeal form for a moment, and as you continue to zoom in, they stabilize. And you see in front of you these alien, what can only be described as monstrosities. They have this bluish green acidic ooze emanating from their pores and like coming out of their mouths like saliva. And they look directly at you from
What?
these
Oh crap! Oh,
strange,
crap.
glowing,
Yes.
bulbous
What the-
eyes.
Why am I picturing like a skag from Borderlands?
It's the thing from Blubber.
Very
Creep
similar.
on this, man.
Very similar. They have they look how do I describe this? They look like they have only just been formed. Like they're infantile. And they have like their eyeballs kind of like are bulbous. Like they don't quite like the eye sockets don't quite fit in the skull yet because the skull isn't fully formed. And you can see like as the slime kind of sloughs off their back that's probably not something that stays there.
So ugly babies, got it.
Giant alien ugly babies. I won't say they're giant. They're probably about half of the size of your mechs.
Oh,
But
God.
they
That's a huge range. I mean, that needs to be a little more specified.
about the size of me.
we'll
Bigger than
say
people.
yeah, they're probably about the same size as Quinn's mech.
Okay, that
It's
that
not
comes up
good.
to like Ralph's knee.
Yeah.
So, can we
And
have
there
them as
are
pets?
4 of them.
Oh
Science
God.
experiments. Oh god.
Capture them, specimen, analyze for
First-
science.
Unless
Step 1,
Rest is
capture them. Step 2,
broadcasting what
probably
he's
die. Step
showing,
3.
we don't know what's going on yet, so he's got to relay it to
Mhm.
us.
Yeah.
So Hawkins would have
I
to
wasn't
relay it.
relaying it the entire time.
We can assume that you were. You can assume that you were.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Figure that. I just
Yeah.
naturally do that.
We just had just make sure that you're stating that as your character, just
Oh,
because
for sure.
otherwise we assume that you aren't. So yeah.
Those are some ugly space dogs.
So capture them. Experimentation. See if they're capable of being tamed.
Capture
Probably
them,
really-
probably die, maybe survive.
Let's look to the positive on that on surviving for now.
As you all are having this brief conversation, and Hawkins, you begin to scope out, essentially, they're getting bigger. They're advancing towards your position very quickly.
Probably die.
Yeah.
Probably die. Probably
Cygnus,
die.
It is not always time to collect data. Sometimes it is time to run away.
I need all of you to roll initiative, please.
Oh God.
Pass.
D20.
Oh, wait, no, there's no pass.
Yes.
Is that
So
mobility? That's mobility.
Nah.
mobility or systems, whichever is higher.
I rolled a 3.
15.
What's the difference between a 9 and a 6?
There should be a dot.
There
or
should be a
line
dot.
under one of them.
I got this.
That's
a
a 6.
Okay.
18.
Oh my God, Mashi, how do you not know how
18.
dice work?
Fail. Okay.
Pass on
This is
mine.
bad.
Pass.
This is
Ralph.
a bunch of initiative fail.
I got a
right
3.
Here.
Pass.
Oh,
Cygnus
good.
passed. Yeah. Okay.
Just focus on the guitar riff, man.
Oh
Just
God,
focus on
the
guitar riff.
Focus on the
3 out of
guitar
2
riff, man.
pass, That's better.
stuff's gonna get crazy when this music starts. Oh God, did she just crank it up? Holy crap!
I'd like to call in my spirit animal, Robin Williams, to fight the flubbers.
Oh, I keep forgetting that the music will actually
we're
dim
calling
as
the
people are
flubbers?
talking. So
Yeah,
that's-
they're called flubbers. Officially stating it now, they are called flubbers.
They have teeth and it's pointy and nasty.
Advanced flubbers.
Oh God, you guys, I'm shaking.
Mutated.
I'm shaking already.
This is not good. This is not. This is.
So
Worst
kill
part is you can't run in
three,
space.
Keep one hostage. Got it.
When you say they're bigger, like what size now?
No, meaning as he was scoping out, like you could tell that they were advancing, like they were maintaining
Oh,
their
they're
size.
like
quick
bigger
enough
and
So
to
for the
where
rest-
they looked relatively the
Yeah.
same size.
For
They
the
were
rest of
moving
you,
that fast.
they were getting bigger. Where you saw like blips on the horizon, now you can start to see kind of like the outlines of their shapes. Okay, so we've got.
Ralph is
Yeah.
starting to think these things are born here and they understand this space innately.
Capture them.
Quinn is starting to think that we're probably going to 1,
Die.
get in a fight, 2, probably fight them, and 3, we might die.
I don't care.
Oh,
Capture,
Quinn.
die. Experiment for science.
So, who passed again on their initiative? Quinn, Ralph, Cygnus, okay, and then Light Rider and Hawkins are going last. Okay, cool. Between the three of you, who would like to go first in initiative order?
Ralph, you want to take the first shot, buddy?
So Ralph's gonna try to maneuver in front of everybody at this point to, act like the big meaty tank he is.
Okay.
And then
Sick.
Sick boy.
try to how close are they within range at this point?
They are considered at a far distance at this point, so just within range.
So he's gonna train a chain gun on the nearest one and prepare to fire.
Okay,
So-
go ahead and do you want to go ahead? Let's figure out the rest of the initiative order, and I'll keep that in mind. We'll come back for your power test. Quinn, Cygnus, which one of you would like to go first
I'll go
after Ralph?
second. I'll go second.
Okay, so it's gonna be Ralph, Cygnus, Quinn, Hawkins, Light Rider. Which
Wait.
of you would like to go first?
Huh?
Oh, you're gonna go
Ralph, Quinn,
second.
second.
Okay,
Well, Quinn.
Ralph,
Go ahead,
Quinn,
Hawkins.
Cygnus.
Okay,
Sorry.
cool.
I was thinking you said I was going second between the two of you. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, I thought you meant. Sorry, that was.
Nope, all good.
We crossed the streams. I see what happened there.
So Hawkins, Light Rider, which one of you would like to go first?
Go ahead, Hawkins.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably just get the sniper out. If
Okay.
he's that far away.
All right, so give me a minute and I will get to you guys. But first up, it is Ralph. So go ahead and roll your power test for me.
Pass.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
What's my die again? It
D10, I
is a
believe.
6.
Oh, it's a D6?
Or it is a D10.
Yeah, it's a D10.
No, D10's a hit die. Damage die is D6.
Okay, yeah. That's right.
So. Ew, it's 2, but I got plasma, so. But I do get +2 to damage.
Okay.
So. If these have any kinds of shields or armor, the plasma will bypass it. So it's a 4.
Okay, and are you adding your +2 for your heavy weapon, or is that
Well,
just
that's
okay?
just
So
what
plus
it just
okay.
gets a +2 to damage. So
All right, that's fine. So
That's
+2
what
to
we're doing.
attack and damage. So this first one, you take aim, and as you fire, it just explodes in this essentially mess of bluish greenish goop, and you hear the roar again behind you. Additionally, you hear several little noises.
If that was the baby, I think mommy's mad.
Quinn, you're next.
How far away are these things from us?
They are currently at a far distance.
Far distance?
Mm-hmm.
You guys think I could throw a flash grenade at these things?
I mean, it
it's
could just
space.
explode.
You'd have to be you can't bounce it on anything. You'd have to hit them directly.
Not necessarily. It's a flash grenade. They'd be a timed flash grenade.
You can try. You can certainly try.
Give us a warning when you do, so we can cover our eyes, so we don't go blind.
Everybody, I don't think that's a good idea. Covering your eyes is not a good idea. That's bad. That's a bad idea. Explosives obviously don't work because Ralph just hit it with
Just a chain gun
or something, didn't
Yeah,
you?
chain gun.
With plasma.
Well, plasma's just basically a shield bypass. I mean, if it was 4 damage, period, apparently it just made it go splat.
So wait, did you kill it or no?
It exploded in a mess of goop.
He's gone and
It
no
is
damage.
Gone. Oh,
So that
yeah.
leaves 3 left.
There's 3 left.
Well, we heard that a roar from behind us. Correct?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Watch
okay.
our backs.
I'd like to use the clone. I guess that's
Okay.
the best option. I'd like to
Okay.
use the clone.
All right.
Bamboozle.
That is a reactor roll for you, right? To use your
And
clone.
that's a D6.
D6.
4? That's not a pass, is it?
A 4? No, a 4 is a
Yes.
pass. A
Four's a
1,
pass.
a 1 or a 2, a 1 or a 2 on a
Anything
reactor is a fail. Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, so we'll come back to that when they are within range to be affected by the hollow clone. But currently, you have your hollow clone out. Your reactor is stable. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Can I send the holoclone towards them?
Sure. We'll count
Hit 'em
that
with a
as
bamboozle.
your movement action.
Cool. You want me to roll for that?
Nah, it's cool.
Okay, cool. Cause yeah,
Nah, you good. You Gucci.
mobility.
You good. No, we're just
Well.
gonna say that that's part of your movement action is to move the hollow clone. So, okay.
Yeah, a mobility I think would be more of like a test of like dodging or speed
Yeah.
or something like that. Not just a simple.
Or the
go that
ability
way.
to not trip over something as you
Yeah.
run down a set of rusty stairs. Yeah. Mhm.
Why are you tripping?
Okay.
It's called tactical sprinting, and it's tactical. Okay.
So, Cygnus, you are up at the top of your turn. I need you to roll another systems check for me.
All right.
At advantage with Light Rider's help still.
So I got 3.
Okay. Did you roll with advantage?
No.
So roll twice and take the better roll. It's always good to go ahead and roll 2
11.
times in case you get a
Oh.
natural 1.
So I got a 3.
Okay, so you
Because I
passed.
rolled Yes.
Okay, cool. You continue to work on your calculations. You can take an attack action if you would like, or you can spend your turn continuing the calculations to try and get the F out of here. Up to you.
Get us out of here.
It's not.
It is not sample time. Continue your work.
Can I toss my bow to someone and have them do something for me real quick?
What are you thinking?
So tying a fraz grenade to one of the arrows as I shoot the bow off into one of the maws of the beast.
With the amount of time that it takes for you to do the calculations and to actually modify your bow, that way you're not going to have enough time to do that this round. So you can either focus on doing that, or you can focus on the calculations. One of the two.
Crunch the numbers.
Okay.
It's those numbers.
Okay. So it is their turn. So they continue to advance. You continue to hear the screeching noises as they continue to advance upon your positions. Let me have my sound effects, dang it!
It was actually
No,
great.
I
It
liked
was
it,
great.
but I like JD's face too. He was like, "Oh my god!"
I was a little bit scared. Just keep doing. I'm scared.
JD looks horrified.
Good.
I lost my role. Okay, I'm just helpless.
Okay, they are going to take their full movement to advance upon your position. They are currently at a close distance, but they cannot attack as they took their full turns to move up on you. They are within melee range now, however, and it is Light Rider's turn.
They get any closer, and I'm gonna have a movement in my suit.
And as they get closer, you can see the goo just continuing to slough off of their backs, and their mouths open as this screeching continues, and these giant blue tongues come out, and just
That's kind of hot, actually.
this acidic spit. This acidic saliva just spews out from their mouths, and you can see their bulbous eyes kind of chameleoning and just looking at each of you individually.
I don't like these things.
And you see now these massive claws that come out from these quadrupedal alien-like life forms. And
God.
though they are small, they look dangerous as hell. Quinn, I need you to go ahead and roll your presence test real quick, as they have advanced on your position enough. Yep.
Sorry, what was that? Sorry,
it's all
somebody
good.
Coming to the studio.
No problem. I do need you to go ahead and roll your presence test now, as they are within range to be affected by your hollow clone.
Presence test. Okay.
Yep.
13, so that's a pass.
Okay. So, as of right now, one of them, as they're scanning around, looking, one of them locks onto your hollow clone.
Target acquired.
So, Light Rider, they are within close distance to you. What would you like to do?
Well, there's 3 left, right?
There are 3 left currently, yes, and one of them seems to be distracted by Saber Deceiver's hollow clone.
Well, are they facing me, or they're backs to me?
They're all advancing on you, and you guys are they're all like looking around and kind of trying to figure out which person to focus on.
All right,
How many are left?
I think I 3. I think I want to. If one of them's focused on him, I think I want to flow. I think I want to flow. Marriage is what brings us together today. I think I want to throw a flash grenade.
Okay.
And stun them.
Okay.
So that hopefully some of my compatriots can do something with it. I can also throw that flash and then jump in there with my sword.
With your sword? Okay.
With my sword.
I need you to roll a because they're within close distance, so you don't really need to roll a power to huck it. I'm gonna say roll a presence test on it, just to see how many of them you stun, how successful you are.
But also realize second attack action, you're going to need to roll reactor.
Well, this won't. I will consider this a use action because you're.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
this is a
I'm just
use
tossing
action.
Something right. I'm not even throwing it. Okay.
Yeah, you don't really need a power test because they're close enough to you that you can just kind of
drop it.
Yeah. In space.
Lock it, drop it. Okay.
In space.
I passed
Okay, cool. I'm going to, let's see, there's...
for once.
Light Rider yells yeet.
Usually I fail those.
So,
No, it's the first shot.
as the flash grenade
It's not your
goes
revolver.
off, all of your HUDs are able to
Theo.
darken.
So true. Hold on, I'm sorry. Theo's right. It wasn't the revolver. That's why it worked.
This is true.
Okay, keep going. I'm sorry.
It's all good. So essentially, it's like when a welder puts a welding helmet on and it's just darkened enough to where the
Yeah.
flash grenade isn't affected. Like you guys aren't affected by it.
Right.
But the three alien
Ooze
esque.
monsters.
Yeah, they're not ooze monsters, but the three
From hell.
aliens in
Skags.
front of you,
They're time skags.
they all reel in this noise, and they just are clawing at their eyes, confused and stunned. So that is your use action. What would you like to do now?
Apparently
I
that's
want to
space monster for
Oh my God.
I want to jump in there and literally like take my wakizashi
Yeah, do it.
and go shink like in a circular motion and just take all three of them out at the hips.
Well, you can target one, sadly.
Oh, well, damn it. Fine, I'll take the one out, and I'm
Okay.
going to slice him right in half.
Cool. Go ahead and roll your power test.
And
Should
I
have gotten a
win.
katana instead of a wakizashi if you wanted to do that.
God, that's close. 12.
Is that a 13
it's a
is your
pass.
power? Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That was scary. I didn't like it. 4.
Okay, you successfully cut it in half.
Yes!
Does he get any
And the-
goo on him? That's the
Oh,
question.
I probably do get goo on me.
I will.
On my
Tactical sprint.
sword.
Yeah, actually, I would
Get
say
the acid
because
on my sword, don't I?
no, they're stunned and they're all like if they
Okay,
were
cool.
coherent, they would have spat at you.
Faz, what's the kill
Sweet.
command again?
Oh,
I forced him to swallow. Wait.
You say force him?
hang
Oh
on.
yeah.
Oh,
That's hot.
Do, do, do,
That's
do,
hot.
do.
That's
Get in the
hot.
corner.
That's hot.
Got it.
Is that the horny corner bonk?
So
Yes.
yeah. So
Oh my God.
I
need you to send
did.
me that sound, please.
Oh, and I need to add one for you as well, Theo.
Okay, cool. Yay, I killed a bad guy, but now I'm
Yep.
standing right next to the other two.
Uh-huh.
Okay, hi
Correct.
guys.
So you
Hi.
did. You successfully
still
sliced
stunned.
one in half. They are
They're-
currently stunned. The
They're
other.
really stunned because one of them is cut in half.
Well, they didn't see it. They were blind. Yeah. So, Hawkins, I think I messed up the order there, but Hawkins, you're up. That's my bad, guys. I'm sorry.
Jack, we need to do a stream that's just you and me for an hour making those noises back and forth.
That's what the kangacorn sounds like. I
Just
swear.
chatting.
That is
Uniru.
Uniru,
Hawkins, what would you like to do?
bro, man's
Yeah, I guess
ear.
I had said that I was going to take out the sniper, not realizing they would get that
They-
close that
yeah,
fast.
they're-
Oh, they're
on
very
top of
them.
close.
Freaking no scope him.
No scope, baby.
360 white tap no scope them.
Wow.
It also wasn't your turn, so I won't hold it against you if you don't want to use the sniper rifle.
No, it's all good.
Okay.
Just
You
like,
got a knife.
put the-
360 YY tap Claymore cancel them. Just like MW2. Just like MW2.
He has a scythe, actually.
yeah,
Skithy.
a scythe,
Remember, he's Ruby.
basically. Yeah.
He's-
Yeah, I guess like miscalculating how quick they were. Like I got my gun in my hand. Like I'm just gonna like stick the barrel in one's mouth and pull the trigger.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll a
That's
power
hot.
test.
That's hot. That's hot. That's hot.
That's a D20, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Blow the
fine.
back of its head out.
Okay, awesome. Go ahead and roll your damage. And I believe because it's a heavy weapon, you're adding +2 to attack and damage, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
yeah. Sorry, that would have been 7. I should have said 7. My bad.
Totally
Him
fine.
Dead.
Yeah. 1d8.
I believe this alien has lost his head.
I think it lost its intestines.
That is +2, 7.
Holy crap. We know 4 is enough to explode them.
How would you like for this to go down?
Exactly how I described it. I'm
Cool.
sticking the barrel in its mouth and pulling the trigger.
Yep. So you successfully do that. The massive sniper barrel just goes straight into the gullet of this monster and just boom, brain matter and bluish goo just yeet out the back of this thing's skull.
Moist.
So we have what? That's 3 down.
Moist.
That's 3
moist,
down,
moist,
1
moist.
remaining, and it is the one that is currently distracted. Is there anything else you would like to
Just,
do?
like, poking the thing at this point.
Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
God, what are you doing? No, I guess just kind of zero in on the other one's location.
Okay, cool. Easy enough to do, as it is pretty much right in front of you. It's
Perfect.
distracted by the clone that was sent out by Saber Deceiver and is just like staring it down. With that, it is Ralph's turn once again.
Who follows me? Is it
Quinn.
Deceiver?
Yeah, Deceiver. I'm trying to get better about using your guys' call signs instead of your names when we're in combat. So I
Romeo's
apologize.
gonna basically be
Good plan.
Deceiver, I think you can take this little one.
and he's gonna turn around and kind of look for where the giant angry mama screams were coming from.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
just kind of scan behind him and see what's going on.
As you do so, you turn and see something just absolutely monstrously massive. It is this grotesque looking almost ship sized, like spaceship sized. Probably the size of it's bigger than a fighter. I need to write down all of these ship classifications. It's essentially like the size of like a battleship. If we're thinking Navy class ships, so a
An
little bit.
Arlington class, basically.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
So it is it's huge, bulbous, and has a lot more legs. And it is just grotesquely pregnant. That's the best way to describe it.
He's about to die.
Are adult terms allowed tonight?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Always, whenever we do Mecha Hack, it's 18 plus. So.
Oh shit. It's Mama, and she is not happy, guys.
So Ralph's going to use his move to kind of move behind everybody, put himself between Mama and everybody else, and then I guess that's going to be the end of the turn. Or since I was kind of doing a scan before or is that just?
Yeah, so I would say that if you're movement, and I would consider that a use action. So yeah, that would be 2 actions.
Okay. So yeah, he's just going to put himself to defend everybody at this point.
Okay. Yeah, it is currently at a distant distance, but close enough for you to be able to see it. And it's huge from this distance. So with that said, Quinn, Deceiver, you are up.
Yeet. So there's, just to clarify, there's one in front of me, correct?
There is one in front of you that is currently taking swipes at your clone and kind of.
Ha! Pathetic.
Capture it, quick.
I would like. How do you expect me to capture it? I'm like half the size of this thing. I would like to lasso chain it with the arc chain.
Okay, go for it. Go ahead and roll your power test.
6.
Okay, that's a pass. Yeah. Awesome.
We doing
sauce.
damage?
Yeah, we're doing damage.
We're doing 3 damage to that mother.
Okay. So you do 3 damage, and as the chain wraps around it, you engage the arc energy, and it just. And you essentially bring the thing to near death and then tase it, so it is now restrained and paralyzed.
Capture it! Get it, Joker! Get it!
God, why? Why does this work?
So with that being said,
Why do you encourage him?
Cygnus is like about to wet his pants.
So with that being said, however, it is Cygnus's turn. Now, again, you have an option to either continue working on the calculations or do something else on your turn. You cannot do both.
Capture it. Freaking capture it. Capture it. Capture it.
Guys,
You want to capture it.
We need to run.
Yeah, we need to get out of here.
Take a
Okay,
hostage.
get out of here. We
Take
don't
a
need to
hostage.
bring
It's a
some-
hostage situation.
We don't need to bring some foreign being that could be from some different space-time back to
It could
ours.
get-
It's like
You tell Mama to back off.
It's like bringing in an-
Right, Ryder. It will
It's
be
like-
beneficial.
it's like
Cygnus,
bringing a.
it could get that big, and we don't know how fast it will do it.
No, we can't. It's like
Sorry,
it's like
I don't
adding
get
an
it.
invasive
We'll figure it out.
species. It's like adding an invasive species of fish into a new pond. It's not a good idea.
Quinn
That's fine.
And no
turns
good
to Mama and
scientist
says,
would do that.
You better stop or else. Or else.
Yeah, no good.
Get it.
Yeah, no good scientist would do that. That's too dangerous.
I'm not a scientist. I'm just a dummy in a mech.
monster.
Don't do it.
I'm a dummy in a mech.
Capture, right? Capture.
It's up to you. This is your
Are we
turn.
ready to
No.
capture it?
I
It's a hostage
mean,
situation.
Yeah, clearly.
God.
okay.
I gave the big goo thing in space an ultimatum. Better take it.
So,
Hopefully, it understood you.
you don't know.
Gonna put some money that says it didn't.
Okay.
I'm
So,
gonna say because Cygnus is wasting a roll on this, we're lunch. That's what.
Oh yeah. Everybody got their backup character.
if you're going to capture it, first of all, do you have anything in your inventory that is capable of capturing something of this size
No.
and transporting it?
The whip.
Put it in a 7-Up bottle.
That'd be a big 7-Up bottle.
Family
You
size.
Green Lantern just conjuring
The
up
only
for.
thing I got is a shield.
So I will say that you do not have anything that is capable of capturing the entire thing. However, you do have on you the same vials that you used to collect the lichen earlier in the day. So if you would like to take a sample, I will say that you can do that, but it will take your entire turn to do so. Or you can continue the calculations to potentially get the fuck out.
Or let somebody else take a sample.
I'll continue the.
I mean, you got to get a sample off my chain.
Okay.
There you go.
I need another systems check at advantage.
Or the barrel.
Actually, at this point, you would be doing it on your own because Light Rider was engaged with another
I got
monster.
a 4.
A 4? Okay, cool. So that is so things are beginning to come together and you're starting to lock on to a pinpoint location. Probably one more round and you'll be able to get out.
Oh, that's still around where Mama's coming.
Mm-hmm, Mama be coming. And as you are continuing to work on these calculations, you see additional
Babies coming out.
hold that
Babies
thought.
being born.
Let her do her
Mama be
thing.
pregnant. You said Mama pregnant. If Mama pregnant, she'd be able to give birth.
Is Shin just chilling?
Sheen is cowering. He is
got
not a combat ready in a combat ready mech. He is in
Sacrifice. Captured the thingy.
like in Iron Blooded Orphans. They have the
Yep.
worker mechs. That's
Yep.
essentially what he's in. It is not equipped with anything artillery.
It's a power loader. That's all
Yeah.
it is.
It is there to for carrying samples back from whatever they found. It's
The key word.
Uh-huh.
Samples. Sacrifice. Go to Quinn.
Make the sack play.
okay.
Machi.
As the giant bulbous brood queen, essentially, I'm just going to call it what it is, continues to advance upon your position. You see in front of you, again, emanating from the same area, but at a closer distance from the spawnlings, these building-sized aliens of about the same general makeup, but they are mature. So quadruped, less bulbous eyeballs, still bluish green goop, kind of dripping out of their mouths. Yeah. So they are.
No.
They are also going to advance upon you. I need 4. Let's see. Who are they going to go for? Okay.
Clone still out?
Clone is still out, yes.
I like to hear.
So, with that being said, Quinn, go ahead and make a presence test. And then Cygnus, I need for you to make a mobility check for me.
14.
Is that a
pass?
Pass. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, presence is 15.
I can't see that. Okay.
If
You
the
pass,
dot
okay.
is on the round part, it's a 6. If it's
still
on the
can't see
tail,
it,
it's a
Moshi.
9.
Okay. So, with that being said,
He's supposed to be our tech genius.
right.
Listen, dice gets confusing, okay?
Okay. So they go in for each of these drones go in for a swipe attack. One at Quinn's clone, the other at Cygnus. Quinn, Deceiver, as the claw rends through your clone, the visage dissipates and reforms in front of it, and it looks at it with more intelligent eyes than what you would expect of a creature of this size.
So what you're telling me is it's smarter than I am.
It's smarter than you expect it to be. We'll go with that.
Or it's at least smarter than the last one.
Joker, as you are continuing to work on the calculations, you see one of these massive creatures coming up towards you and are able to jump out of the way, essentially. Well, jump jet. You engage your jump jets to get out of the way.
bitch.
However, as both of you do this, because they have 2 attacks per turn, I need 4... Deceiver to roll a reactor die.
Me? Okay,
Yes.
That's a D6.
Yep.
5.
Okay, so that is a pass. Okay. Do. Dang it! I was. Stop passing your reactor rolls! I swear.
First you want me to rage, now you want me to not pass my reactor rolls? Come on, Fraz. All right, come on now. But did I die?
Don't.
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Okay, so with that being said, let me see. Let me go back to. Okay, I've got that. Oh, I need to roll for her. Okay. How many more? That is. So out of the back of the Brood Queen, you see 2 more of the tiny spawnlings out.
She's giving birth, guys.
Shit, I'm out.
Where are we at on those calculations there, Joker?
It's gonna take me a couple more minutes.
Yep.
Getting real close. It's coming together, but you're gonna have to hold off for like another round.
Okay. So as that is happening, that's her. That's those 2. And they don't get... Yes, they do. They get turns.
Think you guys can stall for some more time?
So, again,
think
the
you have a
spawnlings use the entirety of their movement to get within a near distance of you, as the Brood Queen moves quite a bit slower than the spawnlings do. So they are now at a near distance. The Brood Queen is still at a distant distance. And then you have the 2 drones, the building-sized drones in front of you that are...
Is that all?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's it? Oh,
Yep.
That's manageable.
Yeah, totally manageable. 1000%. Hawkins, you're
It's
up.
gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time.
Sorry,
It's
0.
gonna be a good
Oh.
time.
It's all good. You said that they're just like in front of us again.
There are two drones in front of you. Yes.
Okay. Would it take? Could I swap out weapons in one turn, or is that like 2 different turns?
Are you doing? Well, you have the shoulder hard point, so you don't have to necessarily hold on to it, and you don't have siege mode engaged. So yes, you can.
Oh, sick! I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So you're going
yeah,
in with
I'm
the scythe.
Flick out the scythe, and then I'm just gonna take the head off the one closest to me.
Yeah, go for it. Roll a power test.
Sweet.
Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1. Please roll.
Oh, and that's still technically a +2 because it's a 2-handed weapon, correct?
Yes.
Yes, but a natural one's still a natural one.
Yeah,
No matter.
yeah, for sure. No, so +2 that makes it 13. So that's a pass.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
And it's still a D8, correct? Yes, it is.
Yes.
D8 +2.
Please roll a
4.
Okay.
So did you roll a 4 or did you roll a 2?
2 + 2.
Okay.
So
I can show my math work, or do you just want the answer?
and this was against the drone, not the spawnling, correct?
Yeah, just the drone.
Okay.
Closest thing to me.
So, with that, you slice through the front part of this massive alien, and you would take 1 damage from its acidic blood if it weren't for your shield.
Oh, okay.
So as you slash through it and the blood splatters towards you, your shield protects you from any damage that you would otherwise take. But it looks like these things are bigger and therefore heartier than the tiny little things that you were fighting a second ago.
The real question is, are they better looking though?
Well, their eyes
No.
are so weird.
The eyes are less
Probably
bulbous. The eyes are less bulbous, but still like chameleon-like, where they are like juxtaposed to each other
Put it
and
this
kind
way,
of just.
babies are usually cute.
Yeah.
Are they though? Are they?
No,
Not all
Comparatively.
babies are cute.
Comparatively.
for the chainsaw mod, that second damage hit
Mhm.
is for the same enemy, correct?
Correct.
It's kind of like you dig it in and then you fire up the. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So nothing. Cool beans.
Okie doke. Cool. So, anything else you want to do on your turn?
I'm just gonna prepare for something to attack me at this point. Kind of gonna make sure to defend Joker since he's running the diagnostics.
Okie doke. So it is Phoenix's turn. Save a
Alrighty.
Phoenix.
I don't know, guys. What should I do?
Really good.
There are
Something.
2 massive building-sized aliens, like pretty much right in front of you.
I know. I mean, that's why I'm saying, what the actual heck do you want me to do?
Shoot one in the face.
Pull that
Don't use your
revolver out, baby.
for one.
I guess,
I need
yeah,
a
I mean,
revolver kill in my
Have
life.
we've already scanned, I would guess, for weak spots in these things, or are we just going for headshots?
Shooting them in the head seems to be
Everything's
fun.
ahead.
Everything's
Just one
ahead.
big head.
It's
They
just one giant
Weird
head. All
eyes.
right.
Show
well,
me
let's
what
just-
you got.
Yeah, let's pull the gat out and
Okay.
go bang bang.
okay.
Alright. Break the streak.
Power test.
Where the hell is heck is my thing? And that's a pass by 1. That's 12 out of 13.
All right. We'll take it.
Again.
We'll take it. Go ahead and roll your damage. Are you going for the same one that Zero was targeting, or the
Yes,
other one?
Yeah, the
Nice.
same one that's already. Yeah, and that's
Alright.
a 3.
So 3 damage.
That's
okay.
a pass.
No, like how much
It was a
damage
joke.
did you?
3.
Okay. 3. Okay.
was a
Nice. 6 HP. Okay. Cool. Math. Not my strong suit, guys.
Math
Okay.
is hard.
Math is hard. Okay. Anything else you would like to do on your turn? Saber Phoenix, is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
No.
Okay.
Are you
No,
confused
I
about
mean-
the sound, Resta?
Yeah, he was.
Sorry?
Never mind.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's all I want to do.
Okay. It is back up to the top of the initiative order. So, Saber Romeo, what would you like to do?
Well, pretty much knowing that the other stuff is Mommy's still too far away to do anything. The other ones are tiny. Romeo's going to turn around and try to look at the one uninjured larger drone and take aim at that with a mortar.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Okay.
Keep
God.
in mind,
I can get behind that. I
keep
can
in
get behind
mind the blast radius
Are we all
of
too
your
close?
mortar. Oh yeah, you guys are all
Ah,
like
never
grouped
mind
up
then.
together.
that. Aim for
Never
12.
mind. And it's going to
Just
be a
lodge
chain
it into
gunshot.
the goo.
Lodge
Shoot
it
it.
into the broodmother.
No, it's
Make
going to be a
it eat it.
it's going to be a
Just, like, let
chain
it-
gun shot.
Let
Okay.
it eat it.
All right, go ahead and
Shoot
roll
a
power
mortar
test.
behind it.
Yeah, hit his bum.
In order for
in
a
the butt
mortar
shot.
to
So,
be able to
it's a
hit,
pass.
it's a pass. Okay. I will say that in order for a mortar to be able to hit it, it would also hit pretty much all of you.
Yeah.
Even
The
yeah.
broodmother?
No.
No, the
To
drone.
hit the drone.
Oh.
Yeah, the
Like,
broodmother
even
has
if the
mortars.
mortar penetrated the thing, it would still
It would still
and-
explode. Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Another 4.
Okay.
Uh,
That's with your +2, right?
Yes.
All right,
And it
anything
is plasma, so bypasses any natural shields.
they don't have any.
Just goo.
Yeah, it is you are as you guys are rending into these things with various styles of munitions, you can see that it is definitely flesh. Like period. So anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Let's see. You know what? Ralph's gonna take a second shot.
Go for it.
mm.
Roll power.
So-
Hit her.
That one's a fail.
Sag.
Yeah,
I
that's-
do
that's
need
why I
you to
didn't.
go ahead and roll your reactor on that for me.
And that's a fail.
Okay,
down
so
to a D4
downgrade
my
to a
reactor.
D4. Yep.
Eh,
Don't worry, I got you. I got you next turn.
I don't even know if I have a D4. Oh, I do.
unless
Can I only use my pilot ability on my turn?
You can only use your pilot ability on your turn. Yes.
That makes sense. As soon as I said it, I was like, yeah, that's definitely only on my turn.
okay. So yeah.
I got you.
Okay. Saber Deceiver, you are up. What would you like to do?
Oh,
There's
the one in
one.
front of me is dead, right?
No,
No,
the
you cased it.
you
It's still
currently
active in
have
your chain.
one. You currently have a spawnling that is wrapped up in your chain, restrained and unresponsive, but not dead. You also have a drone that has swiped through your clone and realized that it was in fact fake and is now focused on you.
Okay, so in orientation, like this thing here is in front of me. Here is the other drone. Like where is this drone to me?
Which one is that? Is that the one Ralph just hit, or the one that Resta cleaved open?
That would be the one that Ralph just hit.
Okay.
The one that so essentially kind of how it's looking right now. We've got Saber Zero and Saber Deceiver kind of on variably on the front line against these drones. So you have one drone that's basically right in front of Zero, and then one drone that is probably about like a solid step away from you space wise. And then your little spawnling is kind of off to the side.
Okay, I'd like to turn the arc chain back on and throw the thing I have captured into the drone.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll a power test.
Well,
That's a 10.
That's a
Pass.
pass.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
Barely.
There you go.
Awesome
Okay.
sauce.
Goodbye, little experiments.
So I will say that because you are throwing something into it, will add +2 to your damage.
4.
Total?
So it'd be 6 total.
6 total. Okay, and this is the
Sorry, I called the dice. Sorry.
all good, all good. Just making sure that I know what the total is. So that's okay. So as you turn the arc chain back on, first of all, you absolutely murk the thing that's in it. But it doesn't you shock it to death. And instead of exploding, it just you rip it into the like the skull of this drone, and just the jaw comes clean off of it, and the blue tongue comes out and just noise.
What is
just
it with freaking deceiver destroying the heads of things.
Headshot.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Boom, headshot.
not,
And
right?
I need you to go ahead and make a mobility check for me as this acidic blood is just spewing out from
5.
Okay, so yeah, you are able to get out of the way of any additional damage from the acidic blood.
Can't touch
Why do I imagine like
There's
deceiver
damage.
just like balleting like between the spurts of blood, just a little pirouette.
Da, 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 da,
Yep.
da,
That's what I was
Total
hearing.
Deadpool moment.
Cue that song in my mech, please.
Okay, so anything else you'd like to do on your turn? It is not dead in front of you, but it is heavily, heavily injured.
It's only mostly dead.
By
Sorry.
the impact of, by the way, the impact of that just obliterated the spawnling that was in your chain. So now you just have the chain. It just exploded.
Vaporized.
Well, not
That's a
vaporized.
juicy one.
Well,
Not vaporized,
juicy.
but yeah, definitely just.
I would like to
Space
move back
chunks.
just a little bit.
Okay,
Just
go
out of
for it.
reach of that tongue that's trying to lick me.
Yeah, go for it. Cool. So that is your movement and
That's
an
a
attack.
1. Okay, so
You're fine.
obviously I
Yeah,
canceled
you
the
don't need
swan away.
to. You don't need to. You don't need to roll a mobility test. It's just part of your movement. You can take
okay.
one distance
no.
circle away, essentially. So now you're kind of in the back where Romeo, Joker, and Phoenix are all
He
kind of
rolled a
hanging
1,
out.
so he at least did it with style.
Yeah, he
Right.
did it with style.
Did a
Absolutely.
space backflip.
Yeah, space backflip.
The moonwalk in space.
Yeah, there you go.
It's somehow less impressive.
Okay,
Literal spacewalk.
Cygnus, I need another systems check.
No bueno.
Failed that one.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So you were getting close to being able to lock on, and just some extra data came in that revealed some outliers that you weren't expecting, and you're still making progress, but now it's going to take more time once again. So I will say that if you would like to move, however, you can.
Is there anything near me, or am I still protected by Romeo, Zero? And
Currently,
whoever
you're
else?
kind of in the middle of everyone. Everyone's kind of forming a protective barrier around you, and now Shin, as he has come in and just been like, I don't want no part of this, y'all, and is just trying to kind of like cower wherever he can in literal space.
We should call this guy Sheen of the brown pants.
He probably most likely
If I'm
has
still
brown
protected
pants
by
on.
these guys, I probably shouldn't move away just in
Okay.
case I cause them more issues.
There's
Okay.
definitely going to be a core memory of Sheen's.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Shin, stop being a bitch. This is why you didn't pass.
This is why you got stuck in time, okay?
Okay, so with that said, it is now the enemy's turn. So, let's see if they get their roar back. They do not.
Aha.
Sag. Oh wait, that was just one of them. The other one does. Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and then I need to roll for the Brood Queen. Okay, she gets that back. So then we have 2 more spawnlings to deal with. So we are back up to the count of 4. They take their full move action to come in towards you guys. They cannot attack, however. Mama is now at a far distance, as she can only take 1 move action per turn. Let's see.
Please, Mama, don't give birth to more babies.
Oh, she did. You now
Just
have
like that.
4. You now have 4 spawnlings to deal with. 2 of them, which are in attack distance, in melee distance of you, whose attacks I'll roll here in a second. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with these drones, and if Mama has any distance, near or far target. Fantastic.
That doesn't sound fantastic for us, I won't lie.
I was gonna say, like,
No.
So I need for Ralph to please make a mobility test for me.
Got it.
No.
Uh-oh.
Fail.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Okay, Ralph, you take 7 points of damage. Now remember,
Oh my god!
the way
-1 of that.
-1, but also remember that we had the conversation about how armor works. You can choose to take the hit point damage, or you can choose to sacrifice armor to prevent all or part of the attack. So just as a quick reminder of how armor works.
Yeah, no. It's going to armor.
It's going to armor? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is her attack. Close and near, so that she's not close enough for that yet. This is gonna be so much fun when she gets close enough, you guys. I can't wait.
This is
Okay.
messed up, yo.
I need 4.
Oh no.
I need for Deceiver and 0 to roll mobility tests for me.
Oh shit.
6.
On it.
Okay. It's a pass.
7.
Pass both. Okay, and then I once again need Deceiver to roll a reactor die for me.
What?
As
What for?
as one of the drone in front of you emanates this
Okay.
screech.
The
And
3.
okay, so that is yet again a pass. Damn it.
Good
One of these
job,
days.
team.
Ah. Okay.
I'm not saying that I got anxiety all the time, but in this moment in time, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Heart
Did you say
rate
you do?
definitely went up there for a
You
second.
do.
Okay. So seeing
Needle pulling thread.
and then I need you guys to roll one more mobility test for me, as they have 2 rending attacks. Or no, sorry, just Hawkins. Sorry,
Got it.
because he did the other one did the roar. So
6.
okay,
Oh.
cool. So the one in front of you, the one in front of 0 takes 2 swipe attacks, and 0 handily maneuvers, even having the sniper still engaged on his shoulder hard point, and wielding the scythe surprisingly graceful. Deceiver again continuing to just pirouette kind of out of the range of
Tiptoe through the tulips.
just tiptoe through the space tulips right now.
At this point, his mech needs a Deadpool paint job.
Yes.
Continuing to avoid damage, continuing to avoid those reactor failures, as it seems that these creatures are again more intelligent than you are expecting, and they are targeting Deceiver for some reason that nobody really quite understands.
I mean, I know I'm really good looking and all, but like, do they need to be eyeing me up with all several of their eyes? Like, come on now.
They only have
They
like
took a hostage.
they have the spawnlings have 2 eyes, the drones have 4, so this is a little disturbing.
That's 6 eyes. You know, that's only one less than I thought.
I need for Saber Phoenix and for Saber Joker to also make mobility tests, as the 2 spawnlings that spawned last round are advancing upon your position.
Pass. I got a 4.
Okay. Phoenix.
I'm good. 8.
Okay. They come up and they attempt to take claw attacks at each of you,
They
failing.
do nothing.
Yep. Okay. So that is their turn. It is 0's turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cleave another one in half.
Yes.
Go for it. Power test for me. Are you going for the more injured one, or the one that's, because the one in front of you is pretty injured, but not as injured as the other one that's advancing on Quinn still?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm still reachable, like either way.
You're still in reach of both, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll go for the more like the heavily damaged one then.
Go right ahead. Power test.
Power. 4. Sorry.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is a pass.
Sick.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, sick. 8.
Okay. You successfully rend one in half.
Nice.
Specifically, the one that was chasing Quinn.
Nice.
Okay. What would you like to do? Anything else on your turn you would like to do? You still have a movement or a use action or another attack action should you choose to use it.
Yeah, can I use my what is it called again? I guess the
pilot ability?
The reactor charge on Ralph.
You absolutely can.
To improve his die, but I have to roll a reactor, correct?
Yes, you have to roll a reactor.
Okay, and that's a D6.
D6 for you, yes.
Whatever yours is, yes.
I believe.
Yes, that is a 4.
Okay, so that's a pass.
You're good.
Are you sure it's not a D8? I thought it was a D8 for striker
I'll
class.
double check.
I think the strikers get a better.
I'm a liar pants. It's a D8.
Yeah.
Well, you passed anyway.
You passed anyway. It's fine on a smaller die. It's
re-roll.
cool. It's fine. I'll take it.
Okay.
Because we only have 30 minutes left, sadly.
Oh yeah, cool.
So.
Speaking of which, I should probably take my medication.
Yeah, take your drugs.
And don't forget, Fraz chat, you can spend your points to give some of us advantage on certain rolls if you want.
We do have that option. I'm going to also be adding Zeta points as part of channel points. So you guys haven't really needed advantage. You've been rolling very well tonight. So okay, so one of those is dead. So it is up to Saber Phoenix. Your turn.
Let's do this thing. So I mean, the guy closest to me is getting cut. This time, instead of cutting him in half vertically, let's go horizontally.
You got a banana peel it? Okay, cool.
His actions are the opposite of what he says.
That's exactly the point.
That's JD.
Our test, please.
Booyakasha! I passed 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damage, please.
Cheat unit.
Is this at the spawnling or at the drone?
8 for damage. Whoever's less screwed up.
Well,
Or
the
closer to me is
spawnling
what I
is
said, I
on
think.
top of you, so yeah, we'll go with that.
get the one on
Spawnling's
top of me.
only like they explode at 4 points. You might want to go for the drone.
Too late.
No, well, whoever's closest to me, I'll go for
Banana
it. That's an 8
peeled.
damage, so.
Banana peeled the spawnling successfully. Yes.
Okay.
Just straight down the center.
Nice.
I'm good with the wakazashi.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Don't
Throw
forget.
your revolver into the depths of this time void.
Hey, I got
Also-
a headshot with the revolver earlier. I'm nailing stuff today.
I was gonna say, guys, don't forget about your pilot and mech abilities because you guys haven't been using those as much. So just don't forget about those.
Oh, I've used one of my grenade. I've used my grenade.
You
already.
used a flash grenade, correct?
Oh, okay. I still have a frag.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
There hasn't been a real opportunity for Ralph to use his yet.
Okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Phoenix?
Yeah, I mean, since I took care of that one, I mean, why not go for the next one?
Yeah, do it.
At least, let me, because he's farther away, let's pull out my gun on this one.
Okay, power test. Are you going for the drone? The big boy? Okay, cool. Power test.
7.
Pass.
Yay.
Damage, and then reactor.
Damage.
6
for damage.
Okay.
And then my reactor is the same. An 8.
It's a D8.
I got
yes.
an 8 for reactor.
Okay. How would you like to take down the kaiju drone?
Yes, I would like to take him down. What? How about I just make up for every bad shot that I've ever made?
Okay.
And make the greatest shot right through a chink in its armor, right into its whatever its central processing core is.
Heart? Because
it's
it's a
heart. It is.
living thing?
It is biological.
Listen,
So
look, I can't. They're
It's
all
fine.
demon, alien, robot, mean things from space time to me. I'm
No.
terrified of all of them.
nah, fam.
It
You
is
guys are
wiggly white,
literally. You guys are literally facing off against pretty much this
Oh
dude.
yeah, then shoot him right in his freaking brain stem.
Sans the bottom jaw because Quinn just destroyed that
Ripped
earlier.
it off.
Yep. So
Yeah, and with a flourish and with some freaking panache this time.
So we'll say that as you take aim and successfully just straight through the back of the skull as brain matter just explodes out the back, and then you kind of like smoking gun and then flip it and holster it again.
I like that. I'm fine with that. That's good.
That's hot.
Light Rider said it's high noon.
Okay, so we have to add let's see. Light Rider got a kill.
As I go to blow
Hawkins got a
out
kill.
the smoke off of the revolver, I accidentally burn my lips. No, I'm just kidding.
How'd you get the gun in
There
your
we go.
cockpit?
That was the. I know,
Who else just got a kill? Did anybody else just get a kill?
had
got
I
a
not
kill
been
as
in
well.
the mech, had I not
Quinn.
been in the mech there,
Yep.
Theo.
Quinn did, and I think Hawkins got one.
Yep, I
Yeah.
got Hawkins, I got Light Rider and Quinn. Okay, cool. Just making sure to keep the counters going.
I got so many kills tonight because I'm awesome.
Awesome sauce. Okay, so
My new song.
Hawkins, Light Rider. It is back up to the top of initiative. So Saber Romeo, you are up.
So Ralph's gonna kind of look back behind him again.
This is not good. She's getting way too close.
And he's gonna ready to mortar this time. Definitely, it's going right at Brood Mama.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for your mortar.
Right in the mouth.
3 definite pass.
Awesome sauce. Damage, please.
What is mortar again? Mortar is I get?
Was it 4d4?
I think it was 4d4. Yeah.
Yeah, 4d4 plus 2. Because it's a heavy weapon.
I need one more d4. Two, 5, 2, 4. No, sorry. So 5, 4. That's 9, 11, 13.
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
The math is hard.
Math is hard.
Hard.
Okay. So as the mortar makes a boop noise out of its canister and at the Brood Queen, making impact. And what would be a massive explosion if, noise if you weren't in space, hits and just chunks of the Brood Queen go flying off. But she is still very much intact and now very much pissed off.
Oh,
That might not have been a smart thing to do. Cygnus!
As she just
The extra variables.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Saber Romeo?
Just basically that's what he's doing in his mech. Just
Okay.
Another one.
Confusion sets in.
All right,
Yeah.
Saber Joker.
Ralph's not used to things not like
Yes.
turning to goo
Systems
with that.
test for me, please. Is she a big girl?
I got a 1.
Awesome. Okay. So, recovering from the additional variables that were unexpected, you are able to lock on to a position, and it is about 10 feet to the left of where you are currently right now. So,
Oh my
I will
God.
say I need everyone to very quickly roll a systems check at disadvantage.
Oh god.
So
I
roll
rolled a
2,
1.
take the worst
Roll
one.
2, take the worst.
I got 1.
I got 8.
I just failed.
No.
Okay.
Oh, technically, I failed on both. So 18.
Okay.
got a 1
I
and a
passed
4.
both.
Okay, so who passed, who failed?
I passed.
Fail.
Pass.
Failed. Boo.
Romeo?
So I failed. So those JD and Mashi are the only two who passed.
Okay. So with that,
They're not good.
really,
That's very
pulled out
much
the-
not
she pulled out the
good.
paper.
That's not. I'm not. Oh boy.
so for
And
those
in
of
our
you,
last session of Mecha Hack,
so for those of
Yes.
you
We
who
all
failed
died.
your systems
in the
test,
space-time continuum.
Hold on,
for,
Wait, wait.
for those
guys.
of you who failed your systems test, I need you to roll a mobility test.
Oh, easy.
Also, I need you to put an
that-
L
Advantage
on your
or
forehead.
Just straight.
just straight advantage?
Straight.
Got it.
4.
Okay. Pass. Okay.
Got
Natural
Me a
1.
one.
Cool. Awesome.
4? Oh, sorry.
Let's go, Ralph.
0. Pass or fail.
Oh, pass 11.
Okay, awesome. So,
Really?
for those of you who are not able to lock on to the coordinate as Cygnus or as Joker beams it into your HUDs, the tunnel, the Verilian tunnel that you are in, begins to collapse around you, and everything just is sucking in. Essentially, you find yourselves in the entrance to a black hole, and as this is happening, Phoenix, Joker, you both are able to lock onto the coordinates and beam your way towards where they are. I need both of you to take mobility tests at disadvantage as you are taking attacks of opportunity potentially.
I got a 6 and a 2.
I got a 2.
Okay, so both of you pass. You both, as this is happening, this is kind of all happening concentrically, but Phoenix and Joker just beam to the left and disappear. Taking, I assume one of you is taking Shin with you.
Yep, I'm taking Shin.
Okay, so
I have the feeling that Sheen's been clinging to freaking Joker's neck.
yeah. So as Joker grabs Shin and Joker and Phoenix both disappear. So
Phoenix, grab me.
Zero, Deceiver, Romeo, I need all three of you to also take mobility tests at disadvantage as you are just at this point seeing them yeet out of existence and trying to find where they were exactly, just trying to outrun the collapse of this tunnel.
Pass.
Pass? Fail.
Pass on both 3 and
Okay.
16.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Who failed?
So,
Oh, no.
Romeo.
Oh, it just means I'm gonna get hit on the way.
Romeo fails. So I and luckily it's just 1d4 damage. So you take 4 points of damage on the way out, and however you would like to take that damage.
-1.
Minus
so
1.
it's just gonna be to armor.
Yep.
So I'm at 0 armor right now.
Okay. So the three of you follow suit and make your way towards where you saw Phoenix and Joker disappear, and also and essentially tumble in your mechs out of the cave on Planet Elnax from where you came, as the tunnel behind you collapses and leaves just a massive hole in the center of this planet. Congratulations, you guys! You lived.
Oh God!
You lived through
We
the.
lived, but we still failed the mission. We couldn't get the other 2.
You got one. You
But
got
did we
one.
die?
She probably didn't expect us to get one. She expected it. She described them as cannon fodder.
Yes.
Every session that I survive is a win for me.
That's right. Her was trying to kill us tonight.
Oh
Mhm.
no!
Yeah, that
Oh,
space
no.
submarine that was coming at us.
I'm happy for that one. I'm happy for that one. There's
Freaking
another
acid.
one.
That was
Spitting.
great.
I'm really glad I threw that
Oh,
flash
man.
grenade when I did, and we didn't have to deal with
That was good thinking.
spewing acid and
The decoy
stuff.
too.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
decoy,
decoy
and the flash
both
grenade.
of those timed perfectly to really, because if those first guys had screwed us up, I think it would have been a comedy
So-
of errors from then on out. I think that could have
did the
been
mortar even-
disastrous.
Like slow Mama down, or did it just make her angry?
You did 12 points of damage to a creature with 45 HP, so.
So
Nothing.
Not much.
Just pissed it off.
Yeah.
Might as well had 90 health.
Mhm.
I mean,
Jeez.
that was 25% damage. That's
Raz,
not
I didn't
if
mean
you
that.
didn't get that one,
Raz, I didn't mean that.
Machi, we were effed.
We were so fucked.
She kept
Yeah.
getting she kept getting her spawnlings back because it's a recharge, right? So she kept getting her spawnlings back, and one of the drones kept getting its screech back, and Deceiver has yet again avoided
Yeah.
avoided some really tasty bits that I have planned.
Guys, I'm sorry for when it happens. It's gonna be really freaking bad.
It's gonna be
It's
amazing.
these alliteration names, Wade Wilson, Jack Chacos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
Goes
I mean,
outta here.
blame
alliterative names.
him for giving me a really dope backstory that I could.
Hey,
just...
you know what? Brad said, "Hey, give me a good backstory
Give me
because I
some
need
good.
something to write with." And I was like, "All right, give her
Yep.
everything she needs." I essentially loaded a full magazine into a gun. Was like, "Here, Fries.
Yeah.
Here you go."
And now I'm just like.
It's like between all the other crap you're doing, your investments, your merch, freaking designing, your
Yeah.
you know, dating a new girl, dating your girl.
Yep. So,
Getting
you
her
Shouldn't
guys.
say new girl because if she's not new, she's gonna think you got somebody else, and I just started a whole huge fight.
Morgan, we didn't mean it. We promise we didn't mean it.
Oh
Wow.
God.
We love you. Please don't kill us.
Hi, More.
Also,
Please
please
don't.
don't kill Jack.
Don't kill my brother.
Or
Disclaimer.
me, I'm just a oblivious big guy in a mech. So
So, you guys, well
Oh my
freaking
God.
played, y'all.
I'm not
Oh.
sweating at all, but if Speedstick wanted to
That
sponsor
was
me
good.
right now,
So did we at any point pass a blue call box in these tunnels?
Not quite.
Yeah, did
no.
anybody see the TARDIS?
Nope. Not quite. So, you guys, once again,
Well, that was fun.
congratulations. That was one of the hardest encounters that I have planned for you
We
guys
lived.
so
Not gonna lie,
far.
my heart
Music
rate's up
is
a little
what
bit.
made it more scary for me.
Yeah.
Like,
You
God.
hear the boss.
Was any of that
music, and it's
JD's
like,
music?
ah,
Because we can blame him for the stress.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No.
what stressed me out was when Fraz was like, "Oh yeah, that checks.
Yeah, it was
Yep, that
bad.
checks too. Oh no, that checks too." And I was like,
What?
"What the hell, dice?"
Just be worried when she picks up like 4 D20s and is like, all right, here we go.
He's like, "Yeah, just gonna roll all these
Yep.
for initiative."
So I just want it to be known that I stopped rolling this
Oh,
die
jeez.
because it was rolling low and I needed it to roll high, so I swapped over to this one. So these
And
are
it started
my
rolling low.
no, these are my dice of doom for you guys, just so that you know. So
Got
when
weighted dice.
these babies come out, yeah.
Hacks.
Pray the Lord that we get a
Show,
good
I want to
enough
see
roll.
the dice that you use when you like us.
These are the dice that I normally use to kill parties in D&D, but because it's a roll under mechanic. Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, those. See, she uses the fancy metal ones when she doesn't want us to
Mhm.
die.
Yep.
Okay.
So she wasn't using the metal ones tonight, was she?
I was using them for a little while. But yeah.
And then the acrylic crap dice came out and we were screwed.
Yep.
I also wasn't using my dice tray tonight. I was just rolling on my binder because I had so much stuff
You
in
don't know
front
what
of
my
me.
dice tray is? It's a
So.
freaking chocolate box.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yes.
Love it.
I'm
So-
literally just throwing it so the dice wrap around the outer edge.
So you guys, we will
using my
pick
mouse
up. We will pick up next week with you guys returning back to the research scout camp and linking back up with our good friend Bon Tabana, the head of the forward research division here on Planet Elnax, and having lived through
Planet Large Snacks? What?
Planet Elnax, not
Snacks.
large snacks. Oh my god, you guys.
I feel bad for the poor child that lost her father.
One sec.
So
Poor
that's where
Sykes.
we will pick up next week. And until then, you guys, thank you so much once again for playing. I appreciate you. And we'll be back next week for session 10. Session 10 next week.
Oh,
you
God.
guys.
Hoorah.
You know what? It's a round number. Stuff's gonna get weirder.
You know
Penultimate,
what?
the penultimate
we're
episode.
back at the planet. It can't get any worse than just
Mashi, stop.
Mosh, damn
Don't
it.
make it a challenge.
Thank
So-
you, Fraz. You're awesome.
Absolutely, you guys.
Thank you
I'm
very
going to go say goodbye to chat, send off the raid, and then we can hang out and chat
And then we'll chat.
afterwards. Yep,
Same
absolutely.
deal.
Love
Perfect.
y'all.
Yeah.
Hi, chat.
All right.
Bye. Have a great time.
Bye. Have a good time. Hawkins, you remember from your time
Mm-hmm.
legends and forbidden research. on biological space species called the Void Maw.